Okay, hello and welcome to a very, very special episode of Quizzing with the Members because this is the 50th episode of this series. I can't believe we've reached this amazing milestone. When we started, it was just an idea to quiz with people who are not able to come to our offline shows. So we thought we'll do something where people from all over the world, wherever they are, can join our quiz. And here we are, 50 episodes. That's crazy. Congratulations to all of us. And of course, thank you to all of you guys who have ensured that we keep doing it fortnight after fortnight. That's crazy. First things first, for this episode, our defending champion from last episode, Anand, is not available because he's been traveling. But the show must go on. So Anand will probably join us for the next episode whenever he's available next. We'll get him back on this. But that is a great news because now we have 4 people. Any one of them can be the next Quizzing with Members champion. All of them have been here earlier. Let me call them one by one. Our first contestant is Aneesh.
Lovely to be back here.
Aneesh, yes, always a pleasure to see you, and that this early in the morning, I guess. Where are you right now, Luxembourg or somewhere?
Home, yeah, in Lux.
And I remember, Anish, that I couldn't talk to you about it last time, but how's the hiking and everything going? I think you have a passion for is it
Yeah,
true? You do have
yeah.
passion for
I
mountain.
hike, I climb. Then I came to Lux and decided that I need to figure out how to ski as well. I had a good couple of seasons, and then last year I fell on Mont Blanc and I tore my ACL, so I was out for a few months. But I started climbing again this year, so it's going well.
Nice, nice. Is there a dream peak which is like one day I want to be on the top of? No, nothing like that.
No, I think that's what leads you to people dying.
Oh my God, okay.
It's like just keep looking out, whatever seems nice
Yeah,
and looks like
yeah,
something you can do, go for it.
yeah. Okay, fair. Because I have a friend whose dream is like Kilimanjaro for some reason. She's very like, nahi, I have to do Kilimanjaro someday. So I was like, do you have like an Everest or something like one day? No,
Mm.
nothing like that.
Kilimanjaro, I think, is fairly doable as well. I actually tried this peak called Kangyatse-2 in August 2021, which was my first 6,000-meter peak. I couldn't get on top. I fell like around 100 meters short, but I saw a sunrise from about 20,000 feet. And man, that was just beautiful. And I need to go back, but
Crazy.
things have been on and off.
Crazy. All the luck to you, Anish. One day you'll
Thank
join
you.
Quizzing with Members from the top of a mountain peak. Signal आ रहा है ना? Signal तो है. Okay. Talking of people who've been here earlier, like I said, the whole panel has been here earlier. Give it up for Ankit. How is your recruiting process going on? Are you finding people? Are you still looking for people? Like I said last time, we can, if you have any requirement, please tell us. We'll announce it here.
Yeah, I'm always happy to help. When the video will be out, I'll be like, if anybody wants to reach out, they can just comment on this video, and I'll be happy to reach out to them. So yeah,
Okay.
all good at my end.
Anyone who's looking for a job in tech, Ankit?
Yeah. Majorly tech, but I do other industries as well.
Other industries as well. Please reach out to Ankit if you're looking for job. Okay. On that note, our third contestant, Kirtan, Globe Trotter. Are you back to Wisconsin or are you still in Ho Chi Minh City or Surat, Gujarat, wherever?
No, I'm back in Wisconsin. Yeah.
Okay. Back to base. Nice, Kirtan. Let's do this. And of course, one of the OGs, one of the goats of quizzing. Give it up for Pavan.
Hi, KV. Hi, guys.
Pavan, so nice to see you again. It's still with Levi's, right? Like no change
Still
there.
in Levi's.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
I have moved on to your Californian rivals. Guess. Guess just fits quizzing so much, in that sense. Hey, guess, nice. This is, but yeah, Pawan, what's up? Tell us something interesting that's happening.
What's happening? I'm wearing a Diwali celebration shirt from Levi's. This is what we did for our internal holidays Diwali celebration. So
nice. Let's do this. I am very excited to see you guys again. And like I promised in one of our recent episodes, that next year probably we'll do this offline. I can't wait to quiz with you guys in person. Like Kirtan, you might have to fly to, I don't know, Chicago or Boston.
Yeah, I mean,
Pavan,
Chicago is like 1 hour
yeah,
away.
that's why I suggested Chicago. And Pavan, you don't have to fly. Mostly we'll come to Bay Area. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Another episode of Quizzing with the Members. All of you know how this works. So we'll, without wasting any more time, we'll straight start with the first question to Aneesh. Aneesh, named after the former name of an Indian city, it is a lightweight, hand-woven cotton fabric with a plaid, striped, or checkered pattern. There's a visual also. It's made with semi-permanent vegetable dyes known for bleeding to give it the soft, muted colors for which it's known. It is often used to make shirts and dresses. Plaid patchwork pants or shorts for men, women, and children are synonymous with this fabric, and it is a quintessential cotton summer fabric. All I want from you is, what is this called? Just name the fabric that you see on your screen. And one big clue is that it's named after the former name of an Indian city. So think in that zone.
I'm drawing a complete blank on this. I'm just going to take a guess and move on. Is this Bandhani something?
No, going to Ankit.
I'll say Calicut.
Not Calicut. But good guess. That pattern of an old name, Calicut instead of Coricut. Going to Kirtan.
Yeah, I have a guess, but it doesn't make sense with the former name of the Indian city. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I will just go with Patoda.
No, going to Pavan.
I was thinking it's Calico, but out after Calicut, but maybe that's not it. Yeah.
But do you want to take a guess, Pavan? Just
No, I'll pass.
okay, cool. So yeah, not Calicut, Calico. I know where you guys are going with that, but geographically good track. And I mean, to be honest, like even if you don't know anything about fabric, and if I ask you just think of an old name of a famous Indian city, you will probably the answer. You will take a round with that. And even the visual is a clue if you think of just region and what people wear. Whenever you're ready, Aneesh.
The former name of an Indian city, that too. Is this Madras cotton or something like that?
Yeah, it is Madras. Madras is the only word I was looking for. Madras is the club
Okay.
name. 5 points there to Aneesh. It is Madras. Okay, this Madras, of course, the previous name of Chennai. Madras is the word we're looking for. Madras is a lightweight woven cotton fabric with plaid, etc.
I honestly didn't know it was called Madras cotton. It's just because you said city and old
Yeah.
name, and I just looked at the pattern, thinking of the lungies, and I was like, maybe this is it.
Yeah, it is Madras. Okay. In fact, the national dress of Antigua and Barbuda, or Antigua basically, is actually made of like Madras cloth. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Okay, it features Madras cloth. Okay, 5 points there to Aneesh. Next direct will be to Ankit. Ankit, in a remote part of the world, a collection of ancient monolithic statues carved from soft volcanic rock stand as a tribute to the ancestors of the indigenous people. Erected between 1100 and 1700, these statues are famous for their elongated faces and prominent hands. Though many have lost these details due to time and climate change, the original designs are eroding rapidly, exacerbated by heavy rainfall, followed by drought. The indigenous community and international conservators struggle to preserve these treasures, facing logistical and financial challenges. This island, once annexed by Chile, remains a focal point of cultural heritage and environmental conservation efforts. All I want from you is name this island, which is also known by its indigenous name, which is Rapa Nui.
I have that image in my head, but I don't remember the name.
Right.
I'll say Papua New Guinea, but yeah.
Yeah,
I don't-
no. Passing to Kirtan.
Same, Aniket, same. Ankit, sorry. Same, Ankit. I have the image in my head, but I cannot remember the name. Can you say, is this the same island where Charles Darwin?
No.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Damn it. I don't want to say pass, but I also don't know the answer. Okay. Which island would that be? I'll say Madagascar. I don't know. It's
No, not Madagascar. Going to Pavan.
Easter Island.
Oh
Yes.
man.
Easter Island is the word we were looking for, Ankit, Kirtan, and I. It is Easter Island, also known as Rapa Nui, and part of Chile in some sense, so annexed by Chile back in the day. Easter Island. These are the statues that you were probably visualizing. Yes. 12 points there to Pavan for Easter Island, which means the next direct will be to Aneesh. Anish, I'm talking about a dance form now. This dance form derives its name from a famous female form of the Hindu god Vishnu in Indian mythology. The first part of the name refers to a divine enchantress or a supreme seductress. The earliest evidence of this dance or dance-like tradition is found in temple sculpture of Kerala. The 11th century Vishnu temple at Three Koditanam and the Kidangur Subramanya temple have several sculptures of female dancers in similar pose to this dance form. Which dance are we talking about?
I'm so confident about this. I think I'll get it wrong. Is this Mohiniyattam?
It is Mohiniyattam, yes. That is correct. 10 points there to Anish, and Mohini is the divine female form that we are talking about. Mohiniyattam. Nice. 10 points there to Anish. Next direct is to Ankit. Ankit, competitive players from this sport often credit the late Duke Pauwa Kahanumaku, known as the father of modern dash, with elevating their sport. According to biographer Sandy Hall, Kahanumoku, who was a legendary native Hawaiian, was the greatest aquatic athlete ever. The only thing he didn't do was walk on water, Hall says. He was a five-time Olympic medalist in swimming, winning medals in 1912, 1920, and 1924. Which sport did he popularize globally? So in one line, the person that you see now on your screen is known as father of modern dash, which is a sport.
This is surfing.
It is surfing, yes. 10 points there to Ankit. It is surfing. This crazy. This person is considered to be the father of surfing. And only thing he didn't do was walk on water, another clue. And then he started basically from Hawaii, traveled to Canada, Australia, and showcased surfing, which made surfing popular. Okay, surfing. Great. 10 points there to Ankit. Next direct is to Kirtan. In recent years, a certain leafy plant has sparked controversy across the United States, becoming a multi-billion-dollar industry. Traditionally chewed by Thai and Malaysian laborers for its energizing effects, this botanical marvel belongs to the same family as coffee. Its two primary components, mitragynine and 7-hydroxymitragynine, can provide mood boosts or pain relief depending on dosage. Despite its popularity, health experts warn of risks like liver damage and withdrawal symptoms. Legal status varies widely, with states like California embracing it under protective legislation, while others, such as Alabama and Indiana, have outright bans on this. What is being talked about?
This is a kind of question where you have answer like right on top of your mind, and I don't want to overthink it. I'm just gonna say marijuana.
Not marijuana, no.
Ah, see.
Not that underthing also. Okay. Going to Pavan.
I can't think of the name. I've recently heard about it, but I'm just gonna say coca. I know it's wrong, but I'll say coca.
Coca?
Yeah.
No. Going to Anish.
The same family as coffee is just confusing me.
Mhm.
I'll pass.
Okay, passing to Ankit.
Yeah, I don't have an answer. I'll pass.
Okay. We'll quickly take one more round. Let's see if we can get this one. We'll start with Kirtan. Okay. In terms of hint, let me clarify. Don't focus on the coffee part because it's botanically, related to coffee, but don't focus there. Now let's focus on legit hints. The answer starts with K is my first hint if somebody wants to block at this point. K for kilo. Okay. Now, what are we talking about? We're talking about something which is essentially a plant and originates from, in terms of geography, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, that part of the world. And people used to initially just either chew it or people used to just put it in tea and have it. Then it made its way to the US. And now it's one of the most debated things in the US, where some people think it helps with chronic pain and etc. So we should use it, but some people think it works as an opioid, whatever you call it, and so it should be banned. We'll take around with that. One word answer starts with K. Whenever another contestant, one word starts with K, Kirtan is ready.
No idea. I'll just say ketamine.
No, passing to Pavan.
Is it Katechu?
Not Katichu, going to Anish.
Is it kale?
Not Kale, going to Ankit.
No, I'll pass.
Okay. No stress. Something we learned today. This is a thing called Kratom.
Wow.
Okay?
Okay.
Kratom. This is a very debated thing right now. Yeah, read more about it later. Kratom. Okay, so nobody gets this, which means the next
I was like,
Hmm.
ये कैसा नशा है जो पता नहीं चला अब तक?
ये कैसे बच गया? क्या लूंगा मैं किलिमंजारो पीक पे जब मैं पहुंचूं? No.
सी लेवल पे ठीक है.
Man, I seriously underthought this.
Yeah. Please, yeah. Okay. Next, Derek will again be Kirtan. This is one of those questions that we've used in different shapes and forms earlier, but I love it. So we'll use it again. X is a prominent figure in Greek mythology and a key character in the Trojan War. The son of Telamon, king of Salamis and Peribua, was famed for his immense strength and combat skills. Interestingly, X's name also has inspired a professional football club that proudly bears his name. The club's emblem features a portrait of X, artfully depicted with just 11 lines, symbolizing the 11 players on a football team. Give me either the mythological character or the football team, it's the same.
You can't specify which league is this, right?
Not in the first round, especially when Ankit is waiting with.
Yeah.
I have no idea, but I'll just say, just for the sake of saying, Liverpool.
No. Going to Pavan, but yeah, extra points in love, always Kirtan. Going to Pavan.
Ajax Amsterdam.
Yes. 11 points to Pavan. We are talking about Ajax. Ajax was a Greek mythological character, also the name of Amsterdam's team. Ajax Amsterdam. People call it Ajax Amsterdam, but it is. And you can see the silhouette and lines and everything. 11 points there to Pavan for this, which means the next direct will be Aneesh's. We're talking about a certain person now, Aneesh. He faced trial for obscenity in his writings 3 times in British India before 1947 for Dhua, Boo, and Kali Salwar, and 3 times in Pakistan after 1947 for Khol Do, Thanda Gosht, and Upar Niche Darmiya, under Section 292 of the Indian Penal Code by the British government and the Pakistan Penal Code in Pakistan's early years. He was fined only in one case. Regarding the charges of obscenity, he opined, "I am not a pornographer, but a story writer." Who are we talking about?
Okay, I'm just going to take a guess. Is this Kushwant Singh?
Not Kushwant Singh. Going to Ankit.
I think it's Saadat Manto.
It is Manto. Yes, 11 points there to Ankit. It is Manto. Manto migrated to Pakistan. Thanda Gosht, one of his most well-known stories, apart from the other ones. And yeah, often faced trials, etc. I've seen the movie also where Nawazuddin portrayed him. Saadat Hasan Manto. Okay, 11 points to Ankit. Next direct is to Kirtan. Kirtan Solomon Northup, a free-born African-American from New York. He was the son of a freed slave and a free woman of color. A farmer and a professional violinist, Northup had been a landowner in Washington County, New York. In 1841, he was offered a traveling musician's job and went to Washington, D.C., where slavery was legal. There, he was drugged and kidnapped into slavery. He was shipped to New Orleans, purchased by a planter, and held as a slave in the Red River region of Louisiana, mostly in Avoyelles Parish. What is the name of his memoir?
Can I ask a question? Is there anything to do with pop culture or anything like that?
Is anyone blocking this
Yeah, I'll
clarification?
block.
I'll block. I'll block.
Feelings.
This is one of those buzzer questions.
Yeah,
Keep
exactly.
buzzing around नहीं है.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Is it 12 Years a Slave?
Yeah.
Yes, it is 12 Years a
Ah.
Slave. Sorry for laughing at it, but you know the context. Yeah, it is 12 Years a Slave. Okay, 12 Years a Slave is his memoir, and the movie was based on his memoir. The extraordinary true story of Solomon Northup, that was his name. Okay, that brings us to the end of the first half. Let's take a look at the scores. It is a very, very tight quiz. Always a delight to see. Aneesh with 5 for Madras and 10 for Mohiniyattam is on 15. Ankit with 10 for surfing and 11 for Manto is on 21. Kirtan has 10 for 12 Years a Slave. And Pavan with a very small lead right now over Ankit with 12 for Easter Island and 11 for Ajax is on 23. So very tight. 23 Pavan, 21 Ankit, 15 Aneesh, and Kirtan is on 10. So just one question separating first and fourth. Let's start the second half. The order will be Pavan, Kirtan, Ankit, Aneesh. Pavan, this is your direct. In 2006, a song about this steeplechase runner, ex Di Crescenzo, written by the frontman of a band, became a hit, reaching number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 2007. Inspired by this beautiful athlete he met, the song produced in North Hollywood was released with strings added for its music video. Despite its success, she struggled with the song's omnipresence, finding it difficult to escape its reminder at every turn. What song are we talking about?
So the song name is just her first name, basically.
The first name is part of the song name.
Okay.
Will the first name fetch us points if we give X?
Huh? If nobody else gives the song name, yes, Ankit.
Can't think of anything, I'll pass.
Okay, passing to Kirtan.
Yeah, same. But I just like a clarification question. I don't really understand when we say released with strings added for the music video. Like, what exactly does that mean?
Oh, it's only for like the music video version, they added some string instruments.
Oh, okay, okay.
Strings as in
Mhm.
थोड़ा गिटार विटार ऐड कर दिया थोड़ा.
But I can't believe I'm saying pass. I cannot
Okay.
think of for the sake of saying too.
Say some any song that you can think where the name is there.
Yeah, I mean, nah.
Nah?
I'm thinking about the songs when like which songs were popular in 2007, the oldies. But nah, can't think of
Okay,
anything.
no stress. Going to Ankit.
I mean, I'll just say Maria for X.
Oh no, not Maria. Going to Aneesh.
This is a random guess. Is this Hey There Delilah?
Hey, what a nice guess! What a nice crack! What a nice. This is
Nice.
Delilah D. Crescenzo, and the song
Nice.
is Hey There Delilah. Oh my
I
God.
love that song.
I don't know if that was the main hint, but I guess that from that line, it kept coming up at every turn.
Yeah, of course,
Okay.
yes.
Nice.
Nice. Of course, that finding it difficult to escape its reminder at every turn. Hey there, Delilah. Nice. Very nice. 10, 11, 12, 13 points there to Aneesh. This is Hey there, Delilah. Which means we come back to Pavan for the next direct. Pavan, the X illusion is a phenomenon where it becomes more difficult to detect feature changes in an upside down face, despite identical changes being obvious in an upright face. It is named after the then British Prime Minister on whose photograph the effect was first demonstrated. The effect was originally created in 1980 by Peter Thomson, professor of psychology at the University of York. What is the effect called, or what is the illusion called? The X illusion.
Is it the Thatcher illusion?
Yes, nicely done, nicely spotted. 10 point to Pavan. One of the things that I often say people who are starting to quiz that never get intimidated with too many things. There are always, like in this question, if you get into too many details, is one way to go about it. The other way is just to think of the Prime Minister in 1980 and that's the answer. You don't have to go anywhere else. But yeah, this is crazy, the Thatcher illusion. Like right now, if you just turn your head and see Adele's face, you'll be like, man, the whole eye, everything is fully like changed. But you don't realize it when you see the photo upside down. I'll show you more examples. Okay, this is the Thatcher illusion.
Oh,
So this is
damn.
actually the Adele's face that's put upside down, but you don't see it in the upside down version, so on and so forth for Obama and Kanye, and of course the original photo, Thatcher illusion. Okay. 10 points there to Pavan. Next direct is to Kirtan. Inspired by a Japanese study that showed workers become more productive around the smell of X, Patrick McCarthy decided to create two truly unique fragrances for his sales team. Named Liquid X, the perfume contains extracts of cotton, silk, and linen, the main ingredients of real US Dash. As an added touch, McCarthy packs each box with shredded dashes. All I want from you is what is X?
Just by going with the real US dash, I'm just gonna say corn. I don't know.
Corn?
Yeah.
Okay, corn. No, going to Ankit.
I'm guessing cigarettes.
No, not cigarettes. Going to Aneesh.
My mind is stereotyping so much whenever I say real US. Uh, so this line, right? Named Liquid X, the perfume contains extracts of cotton, silk, and linen, and the main ingredients of real US Dash, or is it like these are the main ingredients of real US Dash?
These are some of the main ingredients of a US something. Yeah.
Okay. Is this liquid nylon?
No, passing to Pavan.
Is it US dollar bills and liquid money?
That's all. Kirtan, this was one
Oh,
point
what a
you
crack.
didn't have to overthink. Very simple thing. What motivates people at work? Okay, when do you
That's a
become
good question.
and for a
Nice crack.
sales team, etc. It becomes the smell of money. Okay, so liquid money and it contains stacks of cotton silk, which is main ingredient of real US dollar, and added touch each box with shredded currency notes for US dollar. This is it. This liquid money, his money, her money, made in
कहाँ
the
चला गया मैं?
yeah, yeah. तूने क्या बोला कीर्तन?
I said corn, like
Corn,
I'm
हाँ. You were going for more base, like भूख,
yeah.
पेट के लिए काम करते हैं हम. But we are like नहीं भाई पैसे के लिए काम करते हैं. Okay, cool. So this was Kirtan's direct. So 10, 11, 12, 13 for Pavan for money. Okay, cool. Next direct is to Kirtan. Kirtan, this is for you. Proper sports question. X was an American Olympic swimmer and 12-time Olympic medalist. He specialized in the backstroke and individual medley, but was also a freestyle and butterfly swimmer. He was noted for the speed and distance he attains while kicking underwater. In 2015, he used a new technique and instead of rotating onto his stomach immediately after pushing off the wall, X remained on his back for 10 meters since he kicks better that way. FINA, which is the governing body, said that this amounted to covering more than 1/4 of the distance for the freestyle portion of the individual medley in the style of backstroke and is hence a disqualification. X called the rule, also called the X rule, funny. Who are we talking about? Whenever you are ready, Kirtan.
I only know one legendary swimmer. I'm just gonna go with it, Michael Phelps.
Not Phelps, going to Ankit.
I only know one name.
Okay, I'll guess this is Ryan Lochte.
Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. It is Ryan Lochte. 11 points there to Ankit. It is Ryan Lochte. Okay.
12-time Olympic winner gave it away, right? because Michael Phelps को 12 से मतलब काफी ज़्यादा ऊपर.
Felt so.
Uh,
Like, yeah.
The problem is, even if
hmm.
KV would have given like initials or anything, I would not have got
I know. That's why I said in the beginning it's a proper. Like if you know Ryan Lochte or you don't know. Like it's one of those.
exactly.
Like Phelps, you might know even otherwise. Phelps or even Mark Spitz. Those are names that you
Yeah.
know outside sports. But Ryan Lochte.
So I mean, after Phelps, he is the most popular American swimmer. I don't know anybody else. I just know these two guys.
Okay. Okay. Lochte, 11 points to Ankit. Next direct is to Aneesh. Okay. Aneesh, the word is the feminine passive past participle of the French verb meaning to melt. And so it means melted. It is used as a noun. It is first attested in French in 1735 in Vincent La Chapelle's Cuisinière Moderne and in English in 1878. It was promoted as a Swiss national dish by the Schweizerich. You can do it better, Anish. For
Schweizerich. Schweizerich.
That's the union in the 1930s and was popularized in North America in the 1960s. Which word are we talking about?
I'll tell you, I hate this dish completely. This is like fondue, raclette, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Fondue is the word we were looking for. And 10 points there to Anish. This is feminine passive past participle of the French word meaning to melt is fondue, but we use it as a noun, not as a verb. Fondue. Nice. 10 points there to Anish, which means the next direct will be Pavan's. Okay. Pavan, for some time, Gelman was undecided on an actual spelling for the term he intended to coin until he found the word dash in James Joyce's 1939 book, Finnegan's Wake. 3 dash for muster mark. Sure, he hasn't got much of a bark, and sure, any he has, it's all beside the mark. In his own words, the number 3 fitted perfectly the way these occur in nature. What are we talking about?
I think it's got to be quarks because of all the rhymes.
Yeah. Perfect. 10 points there to Pavan. It is quark is the word he was looking for. He found the word in this poem by James Joyce, 3 quark for muster mark. And the 3, again, the funda works because that's how quarks usually are in nature. Fantastic. 10 points there to Pavan. Next direct is to Kirtan. Kirtan, he is a main character in the novel The Automation by BLA and GB Gabler. His role is often a deus ex machina, as you know, but he and his wife are still essential to the overall plot. His statue stands on top of Sheffield Town Hall. This includes the fire of volcanoes and metalwork, which means the Town Hall statue is an obvious nod to Sheffield's steel industry, making him, as per many, the patron god of the city. Who are we describing?
My mind goes back to Greek mythology, but I don't know. And also, I have no idea about this. So I will just say, I have no idea. I'm just saying Zeus.
Not Zeus, going to Ankit, but good track. Like,
Yeah,
we don't know.
I'm very bad in Greek mythology. I'll just say Apollo. I don't have
Not
any.
Apollo, going to Anish.
Can you clarify what does Deus Ex Machina mean?
So basically, this is a Deus Ex Machina is a writing device where basically what happens is something happens out of nowhere and then you just explain it in writing कि ये तो God ने कर दिया. You know what I mean? Like that. Sometimes when you find, now that you know this, every time you watch a movie, not every movie, but there will be a point कि ऐसा कुछ था नहीं ये कैसे? Oh, but suddenly वो वहाँ खड़ा था. अच्छा, oh, very nice.
Okay, ठीक है. It is, just accept the way it is.
Yeah.
Convenient, I guess.
I'm gonna get this so wrong. It's okay, I'll pass. I won't even take a guess.
Okay, going to Pavan.
I don't know. Is it Prometheus?
Not Prometheus. Okay, we'll take one more round. So God and all is good track. Okay, so let's be in that zone. Big clue from the question are of course fire, metalwork, forgery. So he's the god of all of this. Okay, we are looking at the Roman mythology name. It doesn't matter if you can give me the Greek equivalent also. But the reason we all know this god is also because the name is very popular outside mythology also, especially in a very major sci-fi enterprise. Okay, we'll start whenever Kirtan is ready. And there are other clues also in the question if you read, as always. But there are some very like, array, oh, okay, fire, metalwork.
Damn it. I
Sorry.
feel this is somewhere something from Star Wars or something, and I'm still not getting the name, but damn it. Outside of this, I'm just gonna say Luke Skywalker and get it over with.
Get it over.
यार
Going to,
बहुत सोचा नहीं आ रहा है कुछ दिमाग में ऐसे.
going to Ankit,
I'm guessing Artemis from your
not Artemis.
hints.
Going to Aneesh.
I'll take this guess. Is this Spock?
Oh, you're very close, actually, Anish. In some
That
sense,
you
you're
said.
very close.
Yeah,
But
somebody
no,
else will get it now.
I'll have to go
Yeah.
to Pavan.
Sorry, what was Aneesh's guess?
Anish said Spock.
What?
Anish said
Spock.
Spock. Yeah.
Oh,
Now that if I'm thinking if that's the
Yeah.
answer,
Nah.
Now we have an answer for sure.
You
I'd
can
say
see it.
Vulcan.
Sorry, Pavan.
Vulcan.
Vulcan.
oh my goodness.
Vulcan is the Roman god of fire, metalworks, etc. And we literally kept the word volcano in the question. The word volcano comes from Vulcan. Okay, so because fire and all that. Vulcan and and Star Trek, Vulcan. Anish literally did the Vulcan salute. So I mean, it is Vulcan.
Maybe you know why I gave this extra exaggerated response, right? Because even in the last episode, I was so
Yeah.
close to this, and
Yeah,
it was
yes,
kind of the
yes. I remember. Yeah. Okay, so this was Kirtan's direct and 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, and 8 to Pavan for Vulcan. Although these points probably don't matter anymore statistically, but 8 points there to Pavan. Fantastic. Vulcan, volcanoes. Okay, cool. Next direct is to Kirtan, which is the last question of the quiz. Very direct question, Kirtan. Just look at the logo and tell me the competition that this is a logo for. Identify the competition from the image shown. Okay, so look at the image and give us the competition.
Is it the Paralympics?
Not Paralympics. Going to Ankit?
Can this be worked out from the image?
Yes.
Tour de France?
Not Tour de France. Going to Aneesh?
Is this a hula hoop competition?
Not a hula hoop competition, but nice, creative. This thing going to Pavan?
It'll be beautiful if it's the Math Olympiad.
It is.
Oh,
It is 0 and infinity. Nicely together.
oh, nice. What a crack, yeah.
What a crack.
International
Yeah.
Mathematical Olympiad. Oh, what a great answer to end the quiz. Oh, nice. 13 points there to Pavan for this. This is the Math Olympiad. 0, infinity. And
Awesome.
that
I just have to say, I thought first it was a chip eating competition because it looks like that Ruffle Lays, like the Pringles wala chips, right? And I'm like, nahi, ye nahi ho sakta.
ये नहीं बोलने control. Oh man, okay, what a great panel. What fun, too much fun. Let's take a look at the scores. Aneesh had 15 in the first half, then he got Hey There Delilah, one of all our favorite cracks from this episode, 13 points. And then he got 10 for Fondue. Aneesh ends on 38. Ankit had 21, then he got 11 for Ryan Lochte. Ankit ends on 32. Kirtan ends on 10. Kirtan and Pavan, this is one of those big comeback of Pavan in this series. Actually, it was very close till when we started, when Aneesh got Hey There Delilah, and then Pavan got Thatcher delusion, tab tak it was very interesting. I think the money was when the turning point
Hmm.
began, sort of.
Yeah.
Because
That was a
we got-
great crack also.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
very good.
So money,
Yeah.
because it went all the way to Pavan and he got it. And then Pavan nicely, because of that, he escaped the Ryan Lochte question, which Pavan will never get. Because he got money, he didn't get Ryan Lochte, which got cracked. And then, of course, Quarks and Quark was the, solidifying the win. Fantastic. 23 in the first half, 10 for Thatcher Illusion, 13 for money, 10 for Quarks, 8 for Vulcan, and 13 for International Math Olympiad. Pavan wins this episode with 77 points. That brings us to the end of this episode. Shout out to all of you guys. This was 50th episode. I can't believe we are doing this together. I hope to see you guys soon. Aneesh, always a pleasure. Ankit, always a pleasure. Ankit, you should come to our Bangalore quiz shows also if you're free.
Yeah, right now I'm in Calcutta for a few
Oh,
days.
okay.
So, but you're doing something in Jan Feb, or not
Might.
sure yet.
We don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. Kirtan, hope to see you in Chicago or wherever you're planning. Whenever we
Yeah.
are planning, we'll meet somewhere. You can even drive up and meet us in Toronto if you feel like. And Pavan, we'll see you now in the next episode of Quizzing with Members with 3 new contestants. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
See you. Bye.